Hello everyone and welcome to Mr.MoFranchise. It's week 6 as the Jaguars travel to Green Bay to take on Aaron Rodgers and the Packers. As far as how long this game is going to be, I rolled a 23, so this game is going to be a 12-minute quarter game with a 16-second rundown clock, and I will be playing the full game this week. As far as the effect of winning or losing this game, I rolled a 7, so the win or loss will mean a plus or minus 10 with my player approval rating. As far as scouting goes this week, I rolled a 10, so this week I'll finally get to use all my scouting points. And for the weekly random event, it says evolving position. During this week's game preparation, you have evolved as a coach. Select one of your coaching characteristics and move it once to the left or once to the right. Well, I took a look at what my coaching characteristics were at the time, and I decided to move my risk-taking from gambler to aggressive. I feel like I've done a couple of things that have been more conservative, so I don't think I'm fully gambler. I do think I'm aggressive though, so I thought that change made the most sense with how I've performed so far in this series. Okay, well that's all I have here. Let's go to the action where the Jaguars will be traveling to Green Bay. Before we do that, let's take a look at the opportunity we have for a breakout player. Kylan Hill has an opportunity to go from star to superstar. That would be fantastic for this team. In order to do so, he's going to have to score 3 touchdowns or get a total of 150 yards of running and receiving. Also, looking at an injury report we could start Laviska Shenault and have him play through the injury, but I decided against that, and so I'm going to give him one more week of rest. So Jacksonville's traveling to Green Bay. Both teams come in at this game at 2-3, knowing that a 500 record would be much better than trying to start out the season at 2-4. Both teams are hungry. The Jaguars have Trey Lance. The Green Bay Packers have Aaron Rodgers. Now let's take it to the action with Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis. Jaguars against the Packers. Jaguars are going to start off this game by kicking off. And Green Bay will receive. This is a full play 12-minute quarter game. And here we go in Green Bay. Green Bay is going to bring it out of the end zone to the 27-yard line, 28-yard line. And that's where the future Hall of Famer, number 12, Aaron Rodgers, will come out. Let's look at his stats so far this year. He's thrown for close to 1,500 yards and has 11 touchdowns with 0 interceptions. True Hall of Fame numbers for number 12, Aaron Rodgers. First play for the Packers out of the shotgun. Empty backfield. Rodgers back to pass. And he's going to throw it to number 13 for the Green Bay Packers. That is the rookie, Rashad Bateman, out of Minnesota. Early pick there for the Packers. And the first play goes to him. On the second play for the Packers, they have a first down. That is the backup running back, Dexter Williams. Aaron Jones is suffering from an injury, which is going to help the Jaguars today. The Packers running game probably won't be as solid with Aaron Jones out of this game with an injury. On the next play, we have a first down reception by Jay Sternberger, the tight end for the Packers, and the Packers are quickly driving, already probably within the field goal range of Eddie Pinheiro. On the first down pass, that is a short dump-off pass for minimal gain. Once again, that is to the tight end, Jay Sternberger. Looking at this offensive line for the Packers, a solid offensive line. The skill position players, Devontae Adams, clearly the best player on the Packers from the skill position point of view, after Aaron Rodgers, of course. Second down and 8. Rodgers on a quick bubble screen. That was to number 80 for the Packers. That is Daz Newsome, another rookie receiver from North Carolina. 2 rookie receivers playing for the Packers today. Rodgers fakes the handoff and throws it downfield to number 80, the aforementioned Daz Newsome. And that's going to be an incomplete pass, which forces the Packers to kick a long field goal, and it is good. Eddie Pinheiro knocks that through, and the Packers have the early 3-0 lead. Both teams are probably happy with that. The Packers had a good drive, but I think the Jaguars are happy to have held them to just 3 points. And here comes Robinson Jr. out of the end zone on the ensuing kickoff, and he's going to take it. Good return all the way to the 33-yard line. And that's where Coach Mo and Trey Lance are going to start the offense. The media this week was heavily critical of Coach Mo for not running the ball more, so Coach Mo has said there will be a greater commitment to the run this week. Looking at Trey Lance's numbers with 7 touchdowns to 8 interceptions, that should help his numbers as well if you establish the running game. And speaking of that running game, first down and a run for Hill for 4 yards. Kyle Hill looking to become a superstar this game, about 150 yards. And if he's going to do it, there's the offensive line that he's going to have to do it behind. And then there's those skill position players that'll hopefully help Kyle Hill get to that 150-yard mark or 3 touchdowns today. Second down and 7, another handoff to Kyle Hill, and he breaks free. He needs a juke. He's got a first down and more, and he breaks another tackle. Takes it all the way down to the 43-yard line, but oh no, we have an injury to Kyle Hill. You cannot get the superstar talent if you are injured. And the Jaguars are in shock as Kyle Hill, he's not taken to the locker room. That's a good sign, but he is going to come out of the game, and he'll be replaced by Marlon Mack, and it's going to be first down and 10. DJ Chark in motion. DJ Chark's going to get the end around run, and he's going to have a first down on a juke move there. He's going to pick up at least 15 yards. Yes, 15 yards for DJ Chark. If you can't get it to Kyle Hill, get it to DJ Chark. And the Jaguars are now well within field goal range. First down and 10 to Marlon Mack. He picks up 3 yards. Make it second and 7. And let's take a look at this Packers defense. Led up front by the stud Kenny Clark at the nose tackle position. They do run a 3-4. Middle linebackers are Kersey and Fisher. And then in the secondary, we have those 4. We have an injury report here for Kyle Hill. He has a bruised shoulder. Good news for the Jaguars. He should be able to return sometime soon. Trey Lance on second and 7. He scanned the field. He didn't see what he liked, and he was sacked by the aforementioned Kenny Clark, one of the best defensive players on this Packers team. And that's going to make it third and 14. Trey Lance barking out an audible here. And he is going to throw it to DJ Chark, who's going to spin away, but is going to be brought down. And that's going to force the Jaguars into a field goal opportunity. The sure-footed Matthew McCrane from 43 yards out is going to knock that through. And that's going to knock this game up at 3-3 with just under 6 minutes to play in the first quarter. Here's the kick by Logan Cook into the end zone, and number 80, Daz Newsom's going to bring that out to the good job Jaguars kickoff coverage. They're going to hold Daz Newsom to the 19-yard line, and that's where the Packers will set up on first down. And they're going to try a run here, just a 2-yard gain. Not much there for number 28, A.J. Dillon for the Packers. Taking a look at that Jaguars defense that held him to 2 yards, led by their captain Shaquille Quarterman. And in the secondary, a much improved secondary this year with a couple of those free agent signings. They'll be tested today against the Hall of Famer Aaron Rodgers. Second down and 9. Rodgers out of shotgun. He's going to throw that out of bounds, and that's going to be incomplete. And that's going to force a third and long. Rodgers on third and long. He's going to throw it to Ward. Ward has the interception to the 20, the 10. It's going to be a pick 6. Congratulations to the Jaguars defense. That free agent signing, Charvarius Ward, is going to get the pick 6, and he's going to treat this football like it's a baseball. He's at the plate, he swings, and it's gone. And Charvarius Ward watches it go out of the park as he rounds the bases. What a great play here for the Jaguars. Charvarius Ward reads Aaron Rodgers on third and long and returns it to the house. That is a touchdown for the Jaguars. Watching the replay, Charvarius Ward goes up and returns it. No one was going to catch him. And it's 10-3 Jaguars, boosted by their defense and that improved secondary. Once again, Daz Newsom's going to bring it out, and he's going to be stopped short of the 25-yard line. He's going to be starting this possession at the 23. Rodgers is going to hand it off. That is to number 28, A.J. Dillon. Stopped for a minimal gain. That's going to make it second and 10. Jaguars so far doing a great job on run defense. It's going to be a handoff, and he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. A.J. Dillon once again not finding any running room, and that's going to make it third and 14 for these Packers. Throwing it in double coverage, and it is going to be caught. Only Aaron Rodgers can fit that ball in there to double coverage. That was to number 80, Daz Newsom, that rookie we've been saying a lot. And only Aaron Rodgers could find that. It looked like he was covered, but Aaron Rodgers was able to dump that ball right in there Following play, Shaquille Quarterman gets the sack, a 9-yard loss for the Packers. Big plays here in the first quarter. That's going to make it 2nd down and 19. Dump off play here to number 13. That is Rashard Bateman, another rookie receiver from Minnesota. On 3rd and long, screen pass from Aaron Rodgers is incomplete, and that's going to force the Packers to punt the ball. This is J.K. Scott trying to pin the Jaguars inside the 20, and he has a nice punt, angled out of bounds at the 9. That's where Trey Lance will start this offense. 1st and 10, and Kylan Hill is stopped for a 1-yard loss. That's his 3rd carry so far in the first quarter. 2nd down and 11. Trey Lance back to pass. He's going to scramble out to the right, and he's going to throw that to DJ Chark, who has a 1st down. Taken down at the 25-yard line. That's a 17-yard gain for DJ Chark, and more importantly, it gives the Jaguars a 1st down and breathing room as we approach the less than a minute to go here in the first quarter. Pitch to Kylan Hill. He's got blockers. He's got a spin move and a juke, and he's going to take it all the way to the 31, and that's going to make it 2nd down and 4. 6-yard gain for Kylan Hill. Kylan Hill again has a 1st down, breaking through. He's to the 40 to 50-yard line. Kylan Hill is going to end the first quarter with 47 yards on 5 carries. He's a 1/3 of the way to his goal, and that's with an injury so far. Here we start the second quarter. 1st and 10. Trey Lance under center. He's going to drop back to pass. He's going to throw it across the middle to DJ Chark for a 3-yard gain. 2nd down and 7 for the Jaguars. And it's going to be a handoff to Kylan Hill. He is going to get 5 more yards. He's going to cross the 50-yard mark. And that's going to make it 3rd down and short for these Jaguars. He's going to hand off to Kylan Hill. He's got a 1st down, and he's going to take that all the way down to the 32-yard line. Coach Mo said there would be a re-emerged focus on the running game, and so far it is proving true here as Jamari Peacock gets a run from the fullback position for 3 yards. And that's going to make it 2nd down and 7. Trey Lance under center in the I formation. It's going to be a run. No, it's going to be play action. Trey Lance looking, finding no one. He's going to run it himself, and he's going to dive for the 1st down, and he's going to be short. And that's going to make it 3rd and inches for the Jaguars. Hand off to Kylan Hill. He's got a 1st down and more. Take it all the way down to the 8-yard line. Make it the 9. Kylan Hill has a 1st down and goal for the Jaguars, and he has 75 yards already. He's halfway to his goal of 150, which he told news reporters he wanted to get to this week to prove to the NFL he was an elite running back in this league. There he picks up another yard, and that's going to make it 2nd down and goal. Hand off once again to Kylan Hill, but he is going to be stuffed. And that's going to be a 2-yard loss, which will give him 10 carries on 74 yards rushing. And that's going to make it 3rd and goal for these Jaguars at the 10-yard line. Trey Lance is going to be sacked, brought down by the linebacker Zadarius Smith, one of these captains for the Green Bay Packers. And that's going to force the Jaguars into a field goal opportunity. And Matthew McCrane puts it right down the middle. And the Jacksonville Jaguars have a surprising 13-3 lead under 7 minutes to play here in the second quarter. Ensuing kickoff was a touchback, so we'll pick it up here in the action. And that is going to be a 1st down run. Rodgers back to pass on 2nd and 4. And that's going to be thrown to Davante Adams, and that is going to be incomplete. And that's going to make it 3rd down and 4. Packers off the offset formation here, 3rd and 4. Rodgers is going to drop it off, and that is going to be caught by number 17, Davante Adams. And that's going to get the Packers a 1st down. 1st and 10 from midfield. And that's going to be a short run by A.J. Dillon, which is going to bring up a 2nd down and 10. Maybe he got a half yard there at best. Rodgers out of the shotgun, empty set. Scanning the field, he's going to throw it, and that's going to be a completion to number 80, Daz Newsome. He's having a great game so far for these Packers. The rookie out of North Carolina. 1st down and 10. It's going to draw a play to number 22 for the Packers, Dexter Williams, and he picks up 9 on that draw play, catching the Jaguars defense off guard for sure. Hand off to, once again, that is Dexter Williams, and he picks up the 1st down. And that's going to give the Packers 1st and 10 inside the red zone with just over 3 minutes to play here in the first half. Handoff is to number 28, A.J. Dillon, and he's going to pick up a good run there for 8 yards. His best run of the day by far. And that's going to make it 2nd down and 2. Handoff. Great broken tackle and a first down. Great run there by number 28, A.J. Dillon. He broke a tackle and picked up the first down. That's going to make it 1st and goal as the 2-minute warning approaches. And A.J. Dillon once again gets the carry, and he's going to be stopped as we approach the 2-minute warning with the Jaguars up 13-3, but the Packers are threatening. 2nd and goal. Rodgers back to pass. He's going to dump it off to 28, A.J. Dillon, who gets all the way down to the 3-yard line. This time the Jaguars defense is going to call timeout as Coach Mo wants to see his offense get one more possession this half. 3rd and goal for the Packers. Aaron Rodgers drops back, scanning, and he's going to throw it, and that is going to be knocked down. What a great play there by number 48 for the Jaguars. That was Leon Jacobs on that bat down, and that forces the Packers into the short field goal. Leon Jacobs saves the Jaguars defense there, and the Jaguars with the ball with 1:45 to go and a 7-point lead. Robinson's going to take it up to the 29-yard line. He's had some good returns so far today. So let's see what the Jaguars do up 7 with 1:41 to go and 2 timeouts remaining. 1st and 10, handoff to Kylan Hill. Takes it to the outside where he's going to pick up maybe a yard. And that's going to make it 2nd down and 9. Lance back to pass on 2nd and 9. He's going to dump that off to Colin Johnson. I believe that's the first time we've said Colin Johnson's name today, but that's a very short gain to make it 3rd down and 8. Screen pass on 3rd and 8. Kylan Hill is going to be stopped. He's going to make a spin. He's going to try to get to the 1st down, and he is going to be stopped short. And this time the Packers will call timeout. As Kylan Hill broke out of the tackle, but he's going to be a yard short, and the Jaguars don't want to risk it here. So they're going to punt it to the Packers. Logan Cook kicks that all the way down to the 7-yard line. Excellent kick there by Logan Cook. Not really giving the Packers a lot of options here with 26 seconds to go. But when you have Aaron Rodgers, you always have a chance. 1st and 10, they're going to hand it off to A.J. Dillon, and he's going to be stopped for a minimal gain, and that means the Packers will probably run out the clock. No, they're going to go play action. Rodgers in the end zone, and Rodgers is sacked, and that's a safety. A safety by Leon Jacobs. But wait, they're not calling it a safety, and Jacobs looks furious. Coach Mo looks furious. Aaron Rodgers was tackled in the end zone. Even Aaron Rodgers thinks it was a safety. An egregious call by the officials. This game should be 15-6 right now. And Coach Mo is irate. He is jawing on the officials right now, but to no avail. And we're going to go to halftime with the Jaguars up 13-6. Should be 15-6, but we're going to have to let that go. Let's look around the NFL at other action in the AFC South. The Steelers lead the Texans 14-7 as Deshaun Watson is having a horrible first half, only 2 for 6 for 24 yards. If the Texans have that, they're going to be losing. Moving into the AFC North, where the Ravens are undefeated and leading the Bengals near halftime, 17-3. Lamar Jackson looking solid as always. So is Mark Ingram. Moving back to the AFC South, here in Tennessee, where the Cleveland Browns are crushing the Titans at halftime, close to halftime. Baker Mayfield and Nick Chubb are having great games as they lead 21-3. And that is all the action we're going to have here around the league. For now, let's take it back to the game here in Green Bay, where the Packers are kicking off down 13-6 after the touchback. The Jaguars are going to have the ball 1st and 10 from the 25. Trey Lance is going to hand it off to Kylan Hill. He's going to make a juke, and he's going to pick up 7 yards. Kylan Hill, great yards after contact, and that's going to be 2nd down and 3. Once again, it's going to be to Kylan Hill, who is boomsticked. Wow, that was a nasty hit there by number 55 for the Packers. Their captains, Darius Smith. And that's going to make it 3rd and 3. And Kylan Hill is going to be stopped short on that 3rd and 3 play. And so the Jaguars are forced to punt. A disappointing 3-and-out there on that possession. The Packers are going to take it at the 20-yard line, and that's where Aaron Rodgers will set up shop. Down 13-6. Rodgers back to pass. He's going to throw that to number 13. Oh, was that 17? Devontae Adams. That is Devontae Adams. 1st down and 10. Rodgers on the play action. He sees a man across the middle. That is going to be caught by number 80, Daz Newsome, on the reception. And the Packers are driving. They're already at the Jaguars 42. 1st and 10. Packers send their tight end in motion. That's Jeff Swain. They're going to hand it off to Jeff Swain's side, but the running back, A.J. Dillon, is going to be met behind the backfield. Jaguars run defense doing a solid job today, and that's going to make it 2nd down and 12. Rodgers is going to hand it off to A.J. Dillon, and he's going to be brought down. There is a flag, and that's going to be a holding call. And that's going to be on Elgin Jenkins, and the Jaguars are going to accept that, so it's going to be 2nd and 22 for Aaron Rodgers. He's going to do a draw play to number 22. That was to Dexter Williams, and Williams is going to pick up some of those yards, 7 yards. That's going to make it 3rd down and 15. Much more manageable here for Aaron Rodgers on 3rd and 15. He's going to throw that to number 13, who's going to be stopped short. That was Rashad Bateman, and he is going to be a yard short. And what will the Packers do? They're going to elect to kick the field goal from 50 yards out. The Jaguars are in prevent safe defense there on the kick. Not believing the Packers will kick it, but they do kick it, and it is good. And that's going to cut the lead to 13-9. So far, the Jaguars have held the Packers to 3 field goals. On the ensuing kickoff, Robinson Jr. brings it out of the end zone, and he's going to take it back to the 25, maybe the 25-yard line. Let's see if the Jaguars can have a better possession this time. That 3 and out was disappointing. Out of the locker room, you expect a little bit more from the offense than that. 1st and 10. Trey Lance, empty backfield. He's going to throw that to Colin Johnson. Gets his 2nd catch of the game. And so far, Trey Lance is 6 for 6. The running game helping him get more established, making better completions. 2nd down and 4, and Kylan Hill has the 1st down. That's going to be an 8-yard gain, and he's now got 89 yards rushing on 15 carries. 1st and 10 for the Jaguars. Trey Lance under center, single back, play action. Lance scrambling out, and Lance is going to throw it, and that's going to be batted down by number 55 for the Packers, Darius Smith. We've called his name a lot. And that's going to make it 2nd and 10. Kylan Hill on the outside run, and he's going to pick up maybe 6 or 7, and that's going to make it 3rd and 3 near midfield here for the Jaguars. Kylan Hill has it, and he's going to be short by inches, and the Jaguars are going to go for it from midfield. Gutsy call. Kylan Hill has the 1st down, and he trips, and he's got more. A 6-yard gain, and he's over 100 yards rushing today. A gutty call there by Coach Mo. He said that's the kind of coach he's going to be. 1st and 10 for Trey Lance. Scrambling, not seeing anyone, and he is going to be sacked by number 23 for the Packers. And that's going to force the Jaguars into a 2nd and long from the 49-yard line. Trey Lance calling out an audible from the line of scrimmage. He drops back to pass. And he's going to throw that, and he is almost intercepted. He had the check down available, but he decided to go deeper, and that was almost intercepted. 3rd and 16. Trey Lance is going to throw that, and that's going to be across the middle. Colin Johnson has a 1st down and more. Colin Johnson with his 3rd catch of the day, and more importantly, that gives the Jaguars a 1st down, and they're now in field goal range. 1st and 10 for Trey Lance. He's going to be a draw play, and that's going to be a 1-yard loss. That's going to make it 2nd down and 11. Trey Lance back to pass. Dump off to Kylan Hill, and he is going to be met with a great form tackle there by the Packers. And that's going to make it 3rd and 14. The Jaguars in a very close field goal range. And that's going to be an out pass to DJ Chark, who's going to catch it. What a beautiful throw there by Trey Lance on the outrun. And that's going to be a very short, in fact, a 1-yard loss for the Jaguars. That's going to make it 2nd down and 11. Kylan Hill has the run. Maybe picks up back to the line of scrimmage. And now Darius Smith is going to be hurt for the Packers. That's a tough loss for them. He's been having a fantastic game so far. We'll let you know what that injury is as soon as we find out, but it looks like they're going to take him into the locker room. 3rd down and 11. Trey Lance back to pass. And he's going to throw that, dump that off to Kyle Pitts. We haven't called his name a lot today, and it takes several men to bring down Kyle Pitts. But that was a safe check down for Trey Lance. Make sure you get the field goal opportunity. And that's going to take us to the 4th quarter, where the Jaguars are leading 13-9, but they'll have a field goal opportunity to start the 4th quarter, and they'll have the win. Here's the field goal attempt for Matthew McCrane. 35-yard attempt, and that is good. And give the Jaguars the 16-9 lead. after the kickoff was a touchback. The Packers start at their own 25-yard line. Aaron Rodgers back to pass. He's going to throw that, and that is going to be, oh, drop. That almost was an interception, and it almost was a touchdown. That was thrown to Rashad Bateman. That was, and there's a catch by the named Rashad Bateman. Rodgers goes right back to him, and that is a first down as the Packers inch closer to midfield. Rodgers back to pass. He's going to dump that off to number 13. Rashad Bateman once again. That's the third time in a row he's been targeted. Aaron Rodgers and Bateman clearly have a good connection, and that's going to make it second down and 2. Handoff to Dexter Williams, who picks up the first down and more. First and 10 from the 40. Aaron Rodgers back to pass, and he's got a man open. It's number 19 for the Packers. That's St. Brown, and St. Brown picks up a first down. That's the first time we've mentioned St. Brown's name today. Handoff to number 22, Dexter Williams, who picks up 3 yards. And that's going to make it second down and 7. Rodgers throws it across the middle, and that is going to be incomplete. Looked like it was going to be a first down to St. Brown, but it was dropped, and it's going to make it 3rd and 7. Aaron Rodgers is going to throw that, and that's going to be a completion to number 13, Bateman, who is driving this whole possession. And it's first and goal for the Packers as they approach the 5-yard line here with 8.5 minutes to play. And that is going to be a touchdown pass to number 87, Jay Sternberger. The Packers made that drive look easy. Aaron Rodgers just picked apart the Jaguars secondary. And with 8.5 minutes to play, the Jaguars and Packers are knotted up at 16 apiece. So Trey Lance, here you go. You're tied at 16, 8.5 minutes to go. What can you do? Handoff is to Kyle Hill. He's going to pick up 2 yards. That's going to give him 108 yards on the day. Second down and 7. Jaguars send their tight end in motion. And it's going to be a pass. Trey Lance is scrambling. He's going to use his legs, and he's going to dive short of the first down. That's going to make it 3rd and 3 with just over 7 minutes to play here in the 4th quarter. Trey Lance back to pass. He's going to dump that off to Davis. And Davis is going to be, that's Tyler Davis, and he's going to be a yard short. And Coach Mo is going to go for it in their own 34. It's a handoff to Kyle Hill, and he is going to be met, and he is not going to get it. And the Packers are going to take the ball over. I don't know about that play call by Coach Mo. It's definitely risky. And the Packers have a touchdown pass. There is a flag on the play. Is it holding? No, it's going to be pass interference. Devontae Adams, that's how good of a receiver he is. Travarius Ward was called for pass interference, and he still caught the ball and then broke 2 tackles and scored. And the Packers go for the jugular after that questionable call by Coach Mo going for it inside their own 50. I'm sure Coach Mo will have to talk to the reporters after the game about that call. Nevertheless, the Jaguars find themselves down 23-16 with just over under 6.5 minutes to play. And what a change of fortune here in Green Bay. Momentum has clearly swung back to the Packers. And what will Trey Lance do with 6:26 to play, down by 7? First down, we can see the answer here. They already got him in shotgun. Single back, Kyle Hill. Lance back to pass. And he's got a man open, and he's going to find him. That is Kyle Pitts, who gets the reception for 12 yards. And now the Jaguars are going to go up in a hurry up as the clock approaches 6 minutes. Trey Lance out of shotgun once again. Changing the play at the line of scrimmage. He's going to be back to pass. He is going to throw that to DJ. No, that's Chris Olave. And Chris Olave has a catch for, well, that's a good reception for 19 yards. And that's going to make it 1st and 10. Back to Kyle Hill. Hill gets a gain of 3, and that's going to make it 2nd down and 8. As we approach 5 minutes to go in this game. Trey Lance once again back to pass. And he's going to be sacked. And that's going to make it 3rd and 19. They're in the hurry up. And he's going to go deep. And that is going to be caught. No, it's dropped by DJ Chark. It looked like DJ Chark may make a spectacular one-handed catch there, but it was not to be. And Coach Mo makes the decision that 4th and 19 is a bridge even too far for him. And he's going to give it to his punter, Logan Cook. But for once, Logan Cook is not able to pin the Packers. The Packers start out at their own 20. Logan Cook could have used a punt pin there, but it was not to be. And now the Jaguars have to hope on their defense to stop Aaron Rodgers. And it's looking tough sledding here because the Packers have a first down with just over 3 minutes to play after that reception. Aaron Rodgers is going to hand it off to Dexter Williams, who picks up a handful. And that's going to make it 2nd and 8 as the clock approaches under 2.5 minutes to go. Jaguars have 3 timeouts left. Looks like they may start calling them after this play. Aaron Rodgers is going to hand it. No, it's going to be play action. Aaron Rodgers is looking deep, and he's got an incomplete pass. That stops the clock. A gift there for the Jaguars, and it's going to be 3rd down and 8. Rodgers back to pass. Forget the run. They're looking for the first down, and they got it. I think it is 1st down and 10. And that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. The Jaguars give up the first down. And now the Jaguars will be forced to call 3 timeouts in a row. But the Packers are going to pass again. That is to number 13, Rashad Bateman. And that is going to be a 2-yard gain. 2nd down and 8. Jaguars called their first timeout. Run here for A.J. Dillon, who's going to be stopped. And that's going to make it 3rd down and 8. 2nd timeout burned by the Jaguars. Aaron Rodgers, will he go for the win, or will he hand it off and make the Jaguars use their last timeout? They're going to go for the win. Aaron Rodgers, and that is going to be knocked down. Good coverage there by number 50 for the Jaguars. And that's going to force the Packers to punt. And here we are at the 21-yard line. Trey Lance has 1 timeout and 1:45, down by 7. 1st and 10, Trey Lance is going to go with the screen, and that's going to be Kyle Hill who's going to be met, and that's going to be, in fact, a 2-yard loss. Jaguars going into the hurry-up. Trey Lance on 2nd and 13, 1:23, and dropping. Trey Lance calling out the plays. Trey Lance is going to scramble out, and he's going to throw it incomplete, but he looked like he got hit hard, and Trey Lance is down. This is not good news for the Jaguars. Trey Lance is going to be taken off the sideline, and he looks like he is in some pain, and that's going to bring in Gardner Minshew. It's time for Minshew magic. Let's watch the replay and see what happened. Trey Lance was scrambling to the right, and yeah, Alaric Jackson gets beat, and beat bad, and that allowed the Packers to come in. So it's up now to Gardner Minshew, coming cold off the bench on 3rd and 13. Can Gardner Minshew bring the Jaguars back? Minshew already showing his leadership by calling an audible to line of scrimmage. He's going to dump it off to Kyle Hill. That's going to be a pickup of 9 yards. That's going to make it 4th and 4. Minshew makes that much more manageable, but we're under 45 seconds to go by the time he gets his ball hiked. Minshew on 4th and 4. That's going to be a catch to Kyle Pitts, and he gets out of bounds. And that's at the 37-yard line. Minshew is in for the game because Trey Lance will not be returning. He's got a bruised sternum, and so this is going to be Gardner Minshew the rest of the game. 42 seconds left. 1 timeout remaining. The Jaguars have to go 63 yards in 42 seconds. Empty backfield for Gardner Minshew. He's going to dump that, and that is going to be almost intercepted by the Packers. Jaguars avoid danger there, and they're going to dump that off to Kyle Pitts, who has a first down at midfield. Jaguars need to get up to the line of scrimmage. The clock is running down. It's going to be down to 20 seconds by the time they get this ball hiked. 19, 18 seconds. Gardner Minshew is looking. He's going to dump it up. That's Chris Olave, who straddles the sideline. He's got it down to the 10-yard line. It's to the 11 with 12 seconds left. Gardner Minshew finds Chris Olave. What an incredible catch. I don't know if this was a busted coverage, but Chris Olave was wide open. And the question was, would he be able to stay in bounds? Let's watch the replay. He catches it, and then he's able to turn his momentum upfield, and the Packers push him out of bounds at the 11. So here we are, the Jaguars with the ball at the 11, 12 seconds left and 1 timeout remaining. Minshew empty backfield. Minshew making the change to the line. The ball is hiked, 10 seconds to go. Minshew to the end zone, it's caught, no! Kyle Pitts drops the ball, and there's 9 seconds to go. Kyle Pitts usually has that, but he dropped it, and there's 9 seconds left. Gardner Minshew barking out more orders. 9 seconds to go. Sends Kyle Hill in motion. 8 seconds to go. He's going to throw it to DJ Chark. Touchdown! The Jaguars get a touchdown. DJ Chark with 5 seconds to go. And Minshew Mania, Minshew Magic, whatever you want to call it. 5 seconds to go. He finds DJ Chark, who does the high hurdle dance step, celebrating the game possible tying touchdown if they can convert the extra point. Matthew McCrane on the extra point for the tie. The kick is up, and the kick is good. And the Jaguars have tied it 23-23 on a game-tying drive by Gardner Minshew, of all people. And with 5 seconds left, unless Aaron Rodgers has some magic of his own, we're going to go into overtime. Aaron Rodgers with 5 seconds to go. He's going to hand it off, and it looks like the Packers will be content with overtime. And so we're going to go into overtime. The Jaguars will have the coin toss call. I hate to bring it up, but a safety right now would have made the difference for the Jaguars. Not to bring up a point that I'm a little sore about, but I believe that was a safety at the end of the second quarter. Nevertheless, we go to the second half, and of course the Packers are going to win the toss because they always win the toss. But let me complain about something else. Which side do you take for the win? Madden doesn't make this easy, so I let Madden pick for me. And what does Madden give me? Yep, you're seeing that right. Madden makes me kick against the win. So I not only lose the coin toss, but then Madden forces me to kick against the win. That has me a little frustrated. Why would I kick against the win, Madden? Why wouldn't you tell me whether I have the win or against the win? It's been years that Madden has had this glitch, and they keep having it, and that's enough of that rant. Fix that. Come on, Madden. Give me a break. It should be simple to show who's got the win and who doesn't. All right. That's enough of that. Packers on first down. They hand it off to Dillon, and he picks up a gain of 8. And that's going to give Rodgers, who is hot right now. He's in the zone, 2nd and 2. And Rodgers is going to dump that across the middle. That is to number 19, St. Brown, who picks up his second catch of the game, and that's going to take the Packers to midfield. Remember, if the Packers kick a field goal, the Jaguars will get the ball back. If the Packers score a touchdown, the game will be over. And Rodgers is going to throw that to number 80. That is Daz Newsome. Feels like we've called his name out a lot today. 1st and 10 for the Packers. They're going to hand it off to Dillon, and he'll be met in the backfield for a 3-yard loss. And that's going to put the Packers in a very close field goal range. It'd be a 55-yarder from here. But Rodgers is looking for the win. They're going to dump that off a quick screen to his receiver, Rashad Bateman. And that's going to be a minimal gain. That's going to make it 3rd and 13. Rodgers back to pass, empty back set. He's looking, he's scanning. He's not seeing anyone. And Taven Bryan comes in on the sack. And not only is that an important sack for Taven Bryan to push the Packers back, but that's going to push them out of field goal range. And now the Packers will be forced to punt, meaning that the next score in this game will be the winning score. If the Jaguars can just mount a field goal here, this game will be over. J.K. Scott is going to try to pin the Jaguars here. And he is not going to be able to do it. And so the Jaguars will get the ball at the 20-yard line. Minshew Mania, 4.5 minutes to go. They're going to hand it off to Kylan Hill. And he's going to be met for a 2-yard loss. And that's going to make it 2nd down and 12. Minshew out of the shotgun, single back, Kylan Hill. And Minshew is going to, he sees Kylan Hill across the middle. Kylan Hill on the angle route has a 1st down and more. Kylan Hill with a 21-yard reception. And that's going to put him extremely close to his 150 yards of total offense mark. We'll have to see if he gets it. Kylan Hill on the run, picks up a couple more. And that's going to make it 2nd down and 7 as we are under 3 minutes to go in this game. Minshew under center. He's going to drop back to pass. He's going to dump it off to Jamari Peacock, the fullback, who has good hands for a fullback. And that's going to make it 3rd down and 3. As we approach the 2-minute warning here in overtime. They're going to hand it off to Kylan Hill. And Kylan Hill is going to be stopped 2 yards short. And Coach Mo is going to be left with the decision at the 2-minute warning. And he'll have time to think it over. Is he going to go for it, or is he going to punt? He is going to punt. So he's going to give it to Logan Cook to try to pin the Packers inside the 20. Hopefully Logan Cook can do that. And Logan Cook is going to kick it in, but it's at the 13, and the Packers are going to be able to return it. Not the kind of kick we've expected from Cook. Try to say that 5 times fast. And the Packers will have it at the 22. Under 2 minutes to play, and Aaron Rodgers who's in the zone. Aaron Rodgers finds his open man. That is number 13, Rashad Bateman, who picks up a healthy chunk of yards there, and the Packers have it already at the 39-yard line. Rodgers is going deep, and that is going to be intercepted. No, it was not caught. It looked like it could be an interception there by number 25, KZ, but he wasn't able to catch it. That would have been huge. Oh, will the Jaguars look back at that interception and think that was a missed opportunity? Timeout called here. Looking back, will the Jaguars think that was the play that made the difference? 1 minute, 1 second to go for Aaron Rodgers. He has a first down reception to number 13, Rashad Bateman. And that is going to make the Packers have a 1st and 10 from the 46. Rodgers on the play action. Rodgers is going to throw it deep, and that is going to be caught! Caught by Devontae Adams. What a catch by Adams. And the Packers are going to call the timeout, and they're going to try to kick the field goal. And Coach Mo is going to try to ice Eddie Pinheiro. But can they ice Pinheiro in this short of a kick? I don't know. The Packers are looking to get this win in overtime. It's up to Eddie Pinheiro. Here's the snap. It's a good hold. The kick is up, and the kick is good. And the Green Bay Packers are going to win this game 26-23 in overtime. And Jacksonville will have a whole bunch of what-ifs after this game. And Coach Mo throws down the clipboard in disgust. Coach Mo will have a lot to answer for at the end of this game, including that going for it inside their own 40 in the 4th quarter. Let's take a look at the stats here now at the end of the game. Clearly the Packers did it by the air and the Jaguars did it by the ground. Here we look at the 2 quarterbacks for the Jaguars today. Nearly identical stats, 77% completion marks. Looking at the running game, Kylan Hill had 27 carries on 112 yards. The question is, does that equal 150? He needs 38 yards of receiving, and as you can see, he had 30 yards of receiving. Kylan Hill misses the mark by 8 yards. You have to wonder, one of the what-ifs of this game, what if he hadn't been hurt? Would he have gotten those additional 8 yards? So as far as the receiving goes, Chris Olave had 59 yards of receptions. DJ Chark had 53 and a touchdown. Kyle Pitts had 4 catches for 36, and Kylan Hill had that 5 catches for 38. As far as the defense goes for the Jaguars today, Charvarius Ward had 10 tackles, 1 for loss, and he also had that pick 6. Clearly, Charvarius Ward was the defensive player of the game for the Jaguars today. Other defenders, Quarterman and KZ had 7 tackles apiece, and Henderson, Harrison, Bolton, and Williams all had 6 tackles for this Jaguars defense. What a game here in Green Bay. Looking at the skill points after the game, Taven Bryan had that sack, and he's going to go up a point in run stopper, which puts him up a point overall. That +2 block sheddiness is going to help him as he moves forward. Creed Humphrey, our starting center, gets an upgrade, and he's going to put that into pass protector because that is our offensive line's specialty, is pass protection. And so Creed Humphrey is going to put a point into pass protector, and that is going to bump him up from a 74 to a 75 overall. What's nice here is for Humphrey to get that pass block finesse and power up 1, and he's only a handful of snaps away from finding out what his hidden talent is. And finally, Logan Cook, who I would argue did not have the best of games for Logan Cook. He usually has a better game. He had a couple of missed opportunities today to punt the Packers inside the 20, including that last one in overtime. That really was a killer. But Logan Cook does go up a point, and he goes up 1 point overall, and he gets a +2 for awareness. Okay, so at the end of the game here, we do have to do the head coach approval ratings. And as you see right now, the one thing that Coach Mo has on his side was the players, but even the players were questioning his decision to go for it on 4th and 3 inside their own 40-yard line. And so the players dropped by 10 for that. So still the players are the most believing of the 4 groups, but that is a 10-point drop for Coach Mo at the end of this game. Well, thank you so much for watching. This was one of, I would argue, the most exciting games we've had in the series, certainly this year by far, even though it was a loss. If you haven't already, please subscribe, hit that like button, and tell a friend what's going on here in Jacksonville. Well, what's going on right now is a 4-game losing streak. We've got to turn that around next week. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.